My girlfriend casually said she wants a hysterectomy. I pushed back, and a bigger truth came out. We've been together about a year and a half. We laugh a lot, go on dates, and say I love you all the time. We're both child-free. We bonded over that fast. She has an IUD and planned to get her tubes tied at 30. I've supported that from day one. 2 nights ago, we were talking about her birthday and future plans. Instead of tying her tubes, she was thinking about taking out her whole uterus. I froze. I'm not a doctor, but it sounded extreme for our age. I asked why. She said she knew what she was doing and I shouldn't question her. I checked a few medical sites and read about risks and how removing ovaries can cause early menopause. From what I know, her periods aren't heavy and there's no family cancer history. I said it seemed unsafe and not needed. She told me it was her body. She said she wished she hadn't told me, said it wasn't my call, and walked out of the room. The next day, the air at home felt cold. We made coffee and barely spoke. I kept replaying the talk and wondering what I missed. That night, we ate in silence. I wanted to fix it, but didn't want to push her again. On day 3, I sat her down. I had an apology ready. I started with, I was worried, and I love you. She cut me off. She said it didn't matter because no doctor would do it, and it wasn't happening. I got more confused. I told her if she wanted it, I'd help find a good doctor and we could research together. She snapped that she didn't want one, told me to drop it, then stood up and cried. She grabbed her keys and left. I didn't chase her. When she gets that upset, she needs space. I sent a text. I love you. I'm here. I want to fix this. I walked around our small living room, picked up her mug, put it in the sink, and stood there, feeling useless. About an hour later, my phone buzzed. She texted she was coming back. I sat on the couch and waited. She came in with red eyes and said we needed to talk. I braced for the worst. She said the surgery talk wasn't about babies. She said she'd thought about removing everything because she wanted to kill her sex drive on purpose. She said we'd been having less and less sex for months, and I wasn't initiating. She counted and said we'd only had sex twice last month. She reminded me her last 3 relationships ended in dead bedrooms. She said she was scared it was happening to her again, and if it kept happening, there must be something wrong with her, so she wanted to stop feeling anything at all. I looked back over the last 6 months. Around the time we had a rough patch, I picked up 2 big projects at work. Late nights, tired brain, phone in my hand in bed, promises to make time tomorrow. I told myself we were fine because everything else felt fine. I missed the most basic sign. She didn't feel wanted. I told her I was sorry for meeting her pain with panic and debate. I told her I love her and I want her, and I hated that she felt alone in this. I said the surgery idea scared me because it felt permanent, but the real issue wasn't surgery. It was us. I said I want to fix what I've been dropping. She didn't answer. She wiped her face and stared at the floor. The room went quiet. I kept it simple. I asked what she needed right now. She said she needed proof this matters to me. She needed me to initiate, to plan, to show up. Not once, not for a week, but as a habit. She needed to believe this won't turn into months of excuses and distance. She also said she wanted help not feeling ashamed for wanting more. Then she added, she still wants permanent birth control, but not a hysterectomy. Tubal ligation was her plan and still is. We sat with that. I put my phone face down on the table. I said, let's set guardrails we can keep. We set a bedtime for screens. We picked 2 weekly nights just for us. No work late and no maybe. We added a Saturday morning walk to talk about sex and the week. We chose a word either of us can say when we feel rejected, so the other pauses and checks in. I asked if she wanted couples therapy. She said yes. We saved 2 local therapists. We said we'd call in the morning. I told her we can also meet with a doctor about tubal ligation and get clear information together. No surprises. She nodded. She said she hated how she brought it up. I said I hated that I didn't hear her sooner. She asked if I was sure. I said yes. I told her I don't want to lose us to busy work or fear. I said I want to show her, not just promise it. I took her hand and told her I'm on her side. She squeezed back. I said, can we start right now? No grand speech, just a plan and a hug. She moved closer on the couch. I wrapped my arms around her and felt her shoulders drop. We sat like that for a few seconds, holding on. Then we opened the calendar and picked our nights. She pressed her forehead to mine and said, please don't make me beg for this again. I said, I won't. Now people are saying I'm cold for missing the signs for months. Was I wrong?